Yeah. I'm high. It's feeling fucking wild. Yeah. Susie got that Thule, it bang harder than a Uzi. Dylan is windows tinted, so if we catch it, you're finished. Multiple clicks of women, clacking shoes on the street, half naked just to get in. Asking people for me, for free, they want to get in, but it's nothing to me. My people, they always get in for just showing up. We got too many flows, never running out of ammo. I feel like $1 million, I need me a couple comments. Ball so well, don't fuck with these rap.
What is up, everybody? We are back with another episode, and we got my boy Ramsaholic with that Kool-Aid like he's on, and then we got my boy Seahawks Eddie with the best win of the season by far. Congrats, man! Congrats on you guys' win, man. That was a cool win.
That was wild.
I didn't think we had a chance in that,
Dude. I was pulling for y'all more than some of y'all fan base, bro, because I needed you guys to take care of business, man. But I was losing a little hope when Drew Luck was at quarterback, and then Drew Luck did okay.
What up?
Yeah, what up, everybody? What up, Exotic? What's up? Daniel Berry, I think he's a Rams fan just like you.
Yeah, he knows what's up, dude.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah. So Seahawks Eddie, bro, let's go on his recap of the game against the Philadelphia Eagles. What do you think of that game, bro? That game kind of looked like they should have had a bounce back game.
Yeah. We were both desperate for a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, after dropping they dropped to you guys and then they dropped to Dallas. And then, the Eagles knew playing us was a trap game because we've had their number since 2011. Where we beat them with Tavares Jackson. Like, rest in peace to him.
The streak from Seattle, they've been dominating the Eagles over there. So it's like something told me to pick the Seahawks, even if it was for my best interest as a fan. Something just told me you got to pick Seattle. And the guy who does the pick'em tournament, he says that I had the gutsiest pick of the week. He says, why would you pick Seattle over the Eagles? Why would you pick Buffalo over the Cowboys? My gut just said that those two teams were going to lose that week.
You hate Dallas.
It's got nothing to do with hating Dallas, even though I'm guilty for that hate for the Cowboys. But playing in Buffalo is different. Playing in that kind of cold weather, that climate, Dallas is not accustomed to that type of weather.
Yes.
They had to play at Arlington to be good, you know? But
I know some of us hate him like when we just have to tell the truth on things.
Yeah, so let's recap the Niners and Cardinals, since this was kind of like one of them trap games, Bad football teams play good games. They play these little close games. They're going to play their hearts out there for tapes for the following year. Mm-hmm. So Arizona, I expect them to play their hearts out there. And, they play their best, 29 points on our defense when we were missing two of our starters, but still, we got the job done. I don't think you're going to see much of this run defense be a problem down the stretch, but I feel like our secondary is starting to click. The offense is starting to show some consistency. Defensively, we're just playing whatever our schedule is. But, hey, look on the bright side. The Rams got to win over the Commanders, man. Got to win over the Commanders. How do you feel about that game?
Yeah, so the Rams, this game looked close because it was 28-20 final score, but it was 28-7 with 7 minutes left, and then some Terry McLaurin shitting on Darion Kendrick happened. Overall, I'm happy with the game. Kyron Williams had 2 fumbles. Got to clean that up. You can't do that, especially when we play better teams like San Fran, Dallas, whoever isn't there in the postseason while we make our Super Bowl run. And then I'm just saying, man, if we make the playoffs, it's a Super Bowl run. So for anybody. So
I'll make sure to have that receipt on me, man.
So the last 4 games, Stafford, 12 touchdowns. The guy's on fire, making no-look passes again. No one talks about Stafford. It's fine. Guy
Well,
just
Stafford.
dominates. He's a game changer. He's not a game manager. So I don't know. Gets hated on. It's weird. Even when he was in Detroit, like, I guess it's whatever. Let's just go out and get it done. Like, even when we won the Super Bowl, you would think he would have got the MVP. It went to Cup. But speaking of Cup, Cup's back-to-back 100-yard games. The defense definitely played good up until those last 7 minutes. It's been a good run for us. We got to keep it going. You know, Saints this week, Thursday night in LA, last home game of the year before we take over Levi's in week 18. Send them home crying.
Nah, you're not taking over our stadium.
Oh, but we're going to send them crying. That's a fact, dude.
Not this year, nah. Unlikely. We'll see what happens. As far as Stafford, yeah, he's played the last 4 games of the week. He's been on poise, 1 interception. I think he had 12 touchdown passes. The protection was on point. The consistency was there, but
protection was all right at times. He still got pressured. He got sacked.
Man, so
3 times.
So this is more like this is a short week at LA, right? So you got the Saints coming up, and this is kind of like a home game for Derek Carr, actually, because he lives not too far from over here.
Yeah,
he lives in Bakersfield, which is a couple hours down over here. This would be more like a home game, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, Saints, you can never sleep on them. They always play hard and all that.
Their defense is solid, but
our division's stacked, dude. Now,
yeah, it's possible
our 3
that maybe
teams right now can make the playoffs.
Possibly 3 out of 3 of those teams, like Seattle, they just have to win out. The Rams, if you keep winning out, this can be just everybody that had questions about the NFC West not being as good as they are. That would be a laughing stock for them to even have to eat their words out of it. Come on, just Niners on the top of number 1 seed. You got the Rams or Seahawks at number 6 and 7.
Yep.
That's I guess the joke's on our division being that sorry. They're gonna have to eat their words out of it, man.
Exactly, dude.
But speaking of the matchup, man, you know, the Saints, the Rams have a history. I just seen your video. You were recently showing me a video where you were kind of reacting towards what the Saints were saying.
Yep. So I don't know. It's not like a rivalry, but because in 2019, 2018, that whole NFC Championship game, the no call on the PI. So they ended up going up 3 instead of a touchdown or chewing the clock. And so they were up 3, but they still let Goff go down the field, get a field goal. Overtime, they got ball first, throw interception. We kick a field goal, win the game. It was like a 58, 59-yarder. Anyways, it's just like, so they've been salty against us since then. Obviously, it was a bad call, but end of the day, dude, they still had a chance to win it. It wasn't like that call legit.
So they had opportunities. I've seen that game. There was opportunities they missed on, but they want to use that excuse. So yeah.
And then we lost the Super Bowl anyway. So dude, it's like fuck. We should have just lost so we didn't score 3 points in the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, you know, for the Saints fans, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You would have lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots. Like, come on. The Rams kind of took it. Like, if you're gonna complain about that Super Bowl, would the Saints have scored on the Patriots defense? They had like historically a good defense that year.
They did. You're right.
And it was kind of hard to compete with them that year. Like
that would have been a slugfest.
Yeah.
For real.
Now we know this Patriots team is not good anymore, but when they were, man, they had a really good top unit then. So, yeah, history goes back, you know. Like, okay, so you look at Seattle's matchup, right? So Seattle has a matchup going into this week, and Seahawks have to keep winning out these games. So who does Seattle got?
We got the Titans.
Ooh, Titans? Man, that's so okay, you got Tennessee. Tennessee's kind of been like up and down. Like that Will Levis guy, whatever his name is. He's kind of like what?
He's not playing.
He's not playing. Then who's playing? Is it Brian Tannehill?
Yeah.
Well, it's either him or is it Malik Willis?
Ooh, if it's Malik Willis, then I got Seattle winning by a blowout, actually.
I guess we'll find out this weekend.
So no Levis. What about if they had Ryan Tannehill? It would be a decent game, actually. But So as far as like going into the matchup, like what do you guys look forward to between like, since I'm talking matchup with the Niners and Ravens, you get a little preview of a Super Bowl, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
But you get a making of the rematch, Super Bowl 47, the lights out game. You had two of the most historic franchise with two of the greatest linebackers at their position, but Ray Lewis, the biggest motivator, the biggest talker in the business. You got Patrick Willis, who could have been all great, but injuries were cut short. But man, those were two generational talents at their position.
I remember watching that Super Bowl at work. Yeah, because one of my coworkers said, like, "Is this the Motel 6 Bowl?"
The lights were off with Beyonce. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like we'll leave the light on. We'll leave the light on for you.
Ever since that Super Bowl, I stopped listening to Beyonce because it's a freaking curse. I don't want to listen to it.
That's a good point. And the blackout too during that Super Bowl, that was like what, 40 minutes, 50 minutes?
Something like that. It took a while,
That
but
was
Ravens
wild.
had a 22-point lead, but we came back, but it was just we didn't complete the comeback. But yeah.
Exotic soy sauce is definitely on point. Tannehill should be a starter. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't good on the Dolphins.
On the Dolphins, he just wasn't in a good situation because Miami was kind of like a little mess. They had different. Yeah, when he was in Miami, they weren't all that great.
No, he played good in Tennessee his first few years though. They made the AFC Championship. Obviously, Derrick Henry though was the reason. But
well, when he was playing in Miami, they were playing a different kind of. They had a different type of team out there. It wasn't like they weren't like the Dolphins. What you see into this overall team. I mean, if he was playing for Mike McDaniel, yeah,
$100 million they paid him and so.
Yeah, I know somebody said in that preview when Tennessee took on the Texans, it's like they were wearing those throwback Houston Oilers jerseys too.
Them Oilers jerseys are dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they are dope.
I mean, it was kind of a disrespect to Houston.
Well, I guess in a way. Yeah, because they originally are Houston, but they actually moved the Oilers to Tennessee. So I think that the Texans should have that right to have the Oilers. They should try to take it off of the Titans and give it to the Houston Texans.
They should.
It originally belongs to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said that was a big middle finger to Houston.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, come on. Aren't the Oilers from Houston?
It's like that is disrespectful.
Like, why would Tennessee have the Oilers? Like, come on. There's nothing oil in Tennessee. Like, yeah. Sure. Yeah, but I think it's the owner. Bud Adams had the rights. He owned the rights of that ownership, so that's why. Because remember the Titans owner who changed that team's name eventually when he was the Oilers owner?
Yep.
So that's why he owns the rights. You know how they say they own every rights of what they have, even though it's a curse. Okay, so let's see what we can do in this matchup. So for the Rams, for you, okay, so what would the Rams have to do against the Saints, bro? What's the matchup you're excited about?
So the Rams and Saints, I think it's going to be a big, so if you play fantasy football, you'll see that they're actually ranked like number 9 against the run, but they allow the 5th most rush yards in the NFL. So I see a Kieran Williams game again. Obviously, we got to keep running the ball similar to like the Bills are doing now. That's why they're winning. And then let Stafford rip him up. He was 11 of 18 last year, 2 touchdowns, and then they knocked him out the game and ended his season. So I think he wants a little payback. Saints are dealing with injuries. Lattimore's not playing, a big cornerback for them. So I think they're going to really struggle to cover all 4 of our wide receivers. I think that's a big matchup to see the secondary. And then on their side, we got Sam Howell benched last week, and I think he's playing better than Carr. So I think we're going to have to focus in on Kamara. Don't let them run the ball on us. If we stop Kamara, we can make Carr try to beat us, maybe get a turnover or 2. And should be good. Should be a good one, though. 2 teams 7-7.
Yeah, 2 of them fighting for a playoff spot. But so for Seattle in Tennessee, I mean, Tennessee's got nothing else to play for, but Seattle has everything to play for because they can still compete for a playoff spot. So, Eddie, what do you feel about this matchup against Tennessee?
I mean, I think Geno should be back for this game because we kept him out for the Eagles.
Do you think this is quarterback controversial? I don't know. It's, I guess having a suitable backup is good, but there's some mix of your fan base saying we should go to Drew Lock.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, when we played you guys last week, I mean, I guess he didn't do too bad. It's just I think second half is when he threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with Geno Smith, you guys have a chance. It's just if he gets protection and if he's healthy, I think you guys have a better chance. Drew Lock, I don't know. Drew Lock is just too damn risky. He's a serviceable backup, but he's not somebody I can count on the rest of the season. You know what I mean?
I mean, okay. In our game last week, it was did you kind of see some fines come in because of that little scuffle at the end?
I think they didn't even. I think they gave those players a fine, but I don't think it was like a hefty fine.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that bump by the staff members bumping on AJ Brown?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, Ramsall. Did you see that little reaction towards where AJ Brown was just walking towards there and the
that did bump them.
I don't know. I thought at first I thought AJ started, but then I saw how the guy was moving his shoulder. I'm like, what the heck is he doing?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying he's likely gonna get a fine for that.
Or he's probably gonna be suspended for the rest of the year, even though it's already gonna be end of the season.
I mean, I had no idea Jackson Smith and Jigba got fined for an unnecessary roughness against one of your defensive players.
Oh yeah, he did get a penalty off of our. Wasn't it against our? I think he tried to hit one of our corners on one of the plays, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if DK meant to flip over Fred Warner.
Oh man, that play was weird, bro. Hey, DK actually slammed him, and then Warner didn't like that. Warner said, "Don't do that to me again." Yeah. And then DK wanted to throw some fists, bro. DK should go to the WWE, bro. Because I don't know if Seattle ain't cutting it for nothing, bro. He looks the part. He just looks the part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think what's his last name? Lenore. What's his first name?
What?
His last name's Lenore on your defense.
Oh, Diamond Lenore. Yeah.
I think he threw a punch at Metcalf, and then Metcalf threw one back at him. It was like, these two are gone.
No, but Lenore kind of explained his situation. He said that he didn't like how DK was just getting starting with Fred Warner, and of course you're gonna have somebody defend you, but
yeah,
Lenore said he kind of just realized that it wasn't worth it at that point. But he said, "Hey, I would do whatever it takes to defend my brothers. And that's what you should have. You should have a teammate having your back. Yeah. What you saw with Philadelphia on that game. Mm-hmm. Did anybody backed up Bradbury? Nobody did. Dude, that's how you know you're a good team, when you have your teammates backing you up and coming in your defense.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they touch your quarterback, let them know not to touch your quarterback. That's how you know you're dead serious. If somebody hits your quarterback, are you going to let that slide? No, you're going to come right towards his face and say, "Hey, don't do that again, or I'm going to pop you."
Yeah,
sure.
The Eagles really shot themselves in the foot against us.
92-yard drive, and Drew Lock, and it was no timeout, right? No timeout, and he won.
No timeout.
No, there wasn't, because DK got out of bounds, and they thought it was going to stop the clock, but his knee was inbounds.
Damn. But the crazy part was, Eagles get the ball back, and then Jalen Hurts throws the pick.
He was playing with COVID too, so I give him credit for even trying to play. He looked sick as a dog.
Maybe that explains why he played like it, but still,
they still should have won. They still should have won.
I mean, Jalen just got too greedy. He wanted to go for a touchdown, and instead of trying to send the game to overtime.
I thought they were going to get a field goal, dude, because Jake Elliott could hit from 60.
He could. I mean, he can hit a 60
Yeah.
yarder.
Oh yeah.
Even through a raining weather that they did against the Bills, he made that kick look pretty
Oh.
damn good.
It was a good game to be at.
Oh, you were at it?
He goes to
Yeah.
a couple games.
You went to it? Nice, dude.
Yo, you didn't. I thought you saw it on
Yeah.
my TikTok.
That's right. That's right.
But he does his TikTok
I
videos.
just had a kid, so I barely sleep now.
Oh, you were telling me about you were telling me that's why you weren't able to make it that week because you had
Last week, because he was due the next day, Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations!
that's cool, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
Is
Baby
it a boy
number
or girl?
3. Boy,
Oh, that's cool. So, what's his name?
Tatum.
Tatum, like Tatum,
Like Jason Tatum from the Celtics.
Oh yeah, Jason. Oh, so you came up with that last name? Okay, Tatum.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, you like the Celtics? I forgot you do.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like out here is the Patriots. Rams all day, baby.
I would have.
So you like all Boston? So you like all Boston teams except the Patriots, man?
I don't really watch baseball and hockey though. To be honest,
I thought for sure you'd
What
be
about
like
Red
a,
Sox and Bruins, though?
I don't really watch them.
Yeah, I thought for sure you'd be a
Nobody cares for
Lakers
baseball
fan.
like everybody thinks.
Thought you're like a Lakers or Clippers fan.
Oh hell
Man,
no!
I like the. I mean, honestly, during my early years, it was either watching the Lakers. Nobody cared about the damn Warriors. Warriors were dude, back then they couldn't even sell tickets in Oakland, man. So I don't like how they're just, dude. I know there's a lot of them becoming fans because of Curry.
That's what it is, dude.
Yeah.
I've been on this Lakers train since the Kobe and Shaq days, and I haven't left since. So I'm not buying into the hype. I mean, there's legit OG fans. I'll give their
like
credit.
every team you want. Anyone can like any team they want, bro.
They keep saying, "Why are you a Niners and Lakers fan? It don't make sense." Or why are you this? Like, who cares? God,
Dude, my buddy likes the Niners, the Suns.
Like, yeah, who cares?
Dude, like who you want, bro. If you're a real fan of that team.
Yeah,
I mean, Lakers runs in my family too.
I mean, Lakers.
My main team isn't here anymore.
Oh, that sucks. You know, but Lakers became
the Supersonics. That's right.
But Lakers became such a team I followed because of the early years where you had Shaq and Kobe. But there was a lot of the factors. There was a lot of factors what got me into basketball. But ever since Kobe's retired, I just don't have too much interest like I used to.
Yeah, you're all about the Niners now, dude.
No, I follow the Niners for many, many years. It's just basketball used to be a thing where I was like very interested, but then it just became less interesting once Kobe retired.
The game changed, bro.
What?
It's a 3-point contest now, mostly.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. So how you feeling about your matchup, Rams? Yeah, Rams are all right.
I think you already talked about that.
Saints and Rams. Yeah, I thought that's like I got the Rams winning. Like if you want a score prediction, 30-20.
30-20. It's probably going to be a 10-point game. Shoot,
we're 4-point favorites, but I mean, Saints ain't that good, man.
It's on a short week and it's coming at your house. But if it was New Orleans, I probably would have picked the Saints at New Orleans. But since you said it's in LA, I guess I have to go by how I look at it. And you said there's no Lattimore, so no Lattimore, that they don't have nobody to cover.
Olave might be hurt too. He's practiced today, limited, but he missed the last game. So,
man, it's kind of hard for me to choose. But I'm probably gonna have to say. I'll say 27-24 Rams because I think this is more like because you guys are going on a short week and you guys are probably dinged up a little, but I think even with that kind of win, that's still convincing for you guys to keep winning out because you guys played a close game against the Commanders. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular against New Orleans. They're going to give you a good game.
Dude, we were up 21 and then
you can't have that.
What happened to with Brissett? That was stupid.
Brissett comes off the bench and makes it a game, bro. I'm like, what?
That was the weirdest thing I've seen, dude.
Yeah.
You guys played them way better than we did.
Oh, man.
Washington, to me, they're not even good, dude.
They gave up on their damn squad. They got rid of their defenders, dude. So, of course.
Montez Sweat has been going off, man.
Chase Young don't have to really do nothing.
Looks better.
Yeah, Chase Young don't really have to do nothing. He's actually helping us.
I think Sweat's better than Young, but
yeah, he is.
Nasty, bro. But they still had Payne and they still had defensive
Allen.
tackle.
Jonathan Allen.
Allen, yep, exactly.
Yeah, but we all knew Sweats was good because he was durable and consistent.
I wanted him, dude.
That's who I wanted too. But Chase Young, if he just stayed healthy and was consistent, I would be cool. But I'm all right with. I'm happy with Chase Young on our squad. We didn't have to pay much for this guy.
And you guys didn't have Javon Hargrave or Armstead this week,
We
right?
didn't have neither.
Why?
Because they were injured, and now they can play next week.
Damn. So you guys just gave him a week off because it was the Cardinals?
I guess so.
Because I figured it wasn't serious.
It was just more like they wanted to be cautious because Armstead has that foot issue and he had some knee aches, so they rested him.
I knew he was gonna. I knew Sam Darnold was gonna play in that game too.
Wow.
Sam Darnold, man, I hate that guy. I want him cut.
Didn't he throw it to Kittle both times?
Yeah, and he couldn't even complete the pass.
Yeah, but Kittle dropped it.
Dude, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want that guy cut. I want him out of here. I want Brandon Allen out of here. I want us to take our refunds and get Trey Lance back on our damn roster.
For Ramsaholic. My score prediction for you guys, I'd say 28-24 Rams.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. All right, he got a push.
I'm going to say somebody gets a game-winning touchdown.
Okay, I guess we're seeing because like you said, it's gonna be at LA, and Saints are going through some injuries, so I guess, and then like you said, the matchup seems too much for them to overcome. So I can see where you're going from. So yeah, Rams, I have to go by 3. You know, just for right now. Like I just
watch out for Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, that might be scary, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Rams for this one. Like I said, 3-point difference. So okay, for Seattle and the Titans. Depending on who they got at quarterback, if it's Malik Willis, I'm saying Seattle by a blowout. Malik ain't that good, man.
It's gonna be Tannehill though.
If it's Tannehill, I'm gonna say Seattle 30 to 23. They should win by a touchdown. Tennessee's competing a little harder, so I wouldn't take them lightly.
I think if we win that game, like you said, if it's Malik Willis, we should win by 20.
Yeah, but if it's Tannehill, you guys should win by 10 at least. Or wait, I said 7.
I would say maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
maybe 27-17.
Yeah, I mean Tennessee is like kind of going through some injuries too, and they're like kind of struggling, and they're not the same team.
I don't know what's been going on with Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry I think he's catching on with the injuries, and it's taking a toll for him. So usually running backs start to wear out their body, and they're not the same players.
True.
Yeah. So Niners and who did the Cardinals got actually? Speaking of the Cardinals, like. Are we forgetting
we got to give our predictions.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the Cardinals prediction.
Oh, Seattle. We have to give our – did you give yours already?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. 30-23. I got Seattle winning by 7.
23. All right. I'll say – damn, man. Because Tennessee's got the best red zone defense. And Geno Smith's playing?
If Geno plays, I like their chances. But Drew Lock, even with Drew Lock, they can win by 3.
This is like a catch game because they just came off a big win against Philly. Damn, dude.
You think Tennessee's going to catch them slipping?
Well, they beat Miami.
Yeah,
that was with Levis. I get it. I think Levis is nasty, but they have Hopkins, Henry. Oh, damn. I still think Seattle wins 21-20. 1-point game.
Okay.
But if Malik starts, I agree, though. It might be worse because he throws a lot of picks. He just, runs. That's it.
But he's got a strong arm, and he's not afraid to
take
shots.
They could play him because they're out of it. They might go with the younger guy. Tannehill's older. I don't know. If they want to win, they should go with Tannehill. But if they want to just, see what Willis has, ride him for the rest of the year.
Oh, this is gonna be a worthless game to watch. I want to say Cardinals and Bears in this game. We got the shit bowl.
Oh,
we got the toilet.
What's up, Joe Steve? What's up, Joe Steven?
What's going on? But hey, let's talk about the Cardinals then. Let's talk about this since they're kind of like the least of our concerns. But Okay, so Bears and Cardinals, two of the shittiest teams in their division.
Another toilet bowl.
Man, the Bears kind of played decent on some games. They have their ups and downs. I don't trust Justin Fields. I'd rather take Kyler Murray over Justin Fields.
That's true.
Cardinals are playing hard. That's the thing. Bears, they're kind of getting better with Montez Sweat and all that stuff. But man, like if
They were very competitive with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland found a way to win the game.
The thing is, like, how do we compare the difference? I mean, Cardinals are up and down. The Bears are up and down too. You know, the Bears are kind of like, I don't know. It's just something about the Bears. They have a good game, then they look like shit the following week. So I don't know which one to pick. But I know Cardinals haven't really. They kind of show promise. Hey, how's it going, Holly Tanner? How's it going?
If this is one of those games, it's like you need to flip a coin for this one.
Man, I got to flip a coin on this one. It's like pretty much I'm not going to even bother to pick one, but I have to pick one. Let's see. Matter of fact, it's gonna go into like a interesting score. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals 20-19. Justin Fields fumbles the ball. Cardinals recover the ball. They get in. They got last, like, what is it, 20 or something seconds. They go down the field for a field goal and they win the game.
Wow.
I think that's what's going to happen. I don't trust the Bears. I don't. Yeah. Justin Fields, bro, he's inconsistent. And Kyler Murray, I know what I'm getting with Kyler Murray. When they were actually playing their hardest out there. I'm more impressed about them than they are against the Browns. At least they put up a fight. It's not like the Bears have a world beater defense, right? You think they're going to stop Kyler Murray? You think they're going to stop what they got at wide receiver? I mean, they got Jalen Johnson covering, but who's the other cornerbacks? Not so much. Their safety Brisker and their linebackers are pretty raw, but I think Cardinals will play their hardest. You never want to doubt a team that's playing for something, right?
All right.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals are going to lose this one. I think they're not going to be able to stop Fields' legs. He's going to be too much. Their D-line has actually been good since they got Sweat. Edmonds at linebacker now.
Yeah, Edmonds is a good linebacker. They got Edwards at the other spot too. But still, it's like –
this isn't a hard matchup either. And I think the Cardinals really are – I think Fields is playing for his job right now, dude, because they could take Caleb Williams. So I think they're going to win. They should have beat Cleveland. That was just a fluky comeback with some crazy stuff that happened there with Joe Flacco, Amari Cooper, and Njoku. But I think the Bears are a better team. So I think they'll win 23-14.
Okay, so 9-point differences. I can see. What did you say, Eddie?
Okay, listen, for this one, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take the Cardinals to win this one.
So what's the score?
I'm going to say Cardinals. I'm going to say low scoring game, Cardinals 17, the Bears 10.
Oh, okay. That does kind of seem like it because that's where Justin Fields blows the game anyways.
I'm going to trust Kyler Murray more than Justin Fields.
I mean, what other excuse does Justin Fields need, dude? He's got a good receiver. He's got a decent tight end. I mean, the line's not that bad. Come on, man. I don't want to hear the excuses.
They both have nothing to lose.
The Justin sexuals, they're just like the Dax sexuals, man. They're the Dax sexuals, bro. Come on, man. Face reality. He's just not it.
I mean, don't the Bears have the number one pick in the draft?
Yeah, they got the Panthers number one pick also, so they can get either person. They can get Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I'm the Bears, I trade Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons. Get something in return. And
I like that.
Get Caleb Williams, get Marvin Harrison, and bam, the Bears will be a legit playoff team.
With DJ Moore too? Oh my
DJ Moore and Darnell Mooney as your slot receiver. Cole Kmet as your tight end.
And they got good running backs too.
And their defense isn't too far off. And their defense isn't too far off. They're building.
That's actually dope. I like that, CG. What do you think Atlanta would give up a second rounder?
Second rounder at probably
It's
at
not
that
bad.
point. And Atlanta needs something, and maybe with Justin Fields, they could be able to get something better
Oh, he's
than what
better
they
than
got.
Ritter.
Yeah, Ritter or Hannigan, whatever.
I think first thing they need to do is get rid of Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith, keep up. I like when that Slid. I like when Slid gets freaking pissed. You ever seen those? You ever seen the Slid video, bro? I have to show you that video where he screams like insane, bro. Like he gets pissed every time you bring up Arthur Smith. He gets pissed. I'm gonna have to show you that video, Ramsaholic, of what Slid, bro. Slid yells to that dude like it's like, God damn, he must have really pissed off the neighbors if he has to yell that loud.
He's a cool. I met him last year.
Yeah, watch. I want to show him this. I want to make like this dude yells and screams like, wow.
Okay.
This guy has a tantrum like Will Ferrell.
Oh damn.
You gotta see. I'm about to show you that video, bro. I want to show you that. Remember the other video I showed you with that one Giants fan?
Mm-hmm.
But this one's a Falcons fan version. This guy yells insanely pissed, bro. He throws a hissy fit.
Yeah, if you listen to the Panthers, dude.
Yeah, lose to the Panthers and Cardinals, bro. Those are epic gold rants.
And the funniest thing is, I picked the Cardinals to beat the Falcons.
Oh well, yeah.
In the upset.
I actually picked Arizona as my upset too. I wasn't sure about Atlanta. They're inconsistent and all that. Thoughts on Peyton yelling at Wilson? What? Was he yelling at Wilson?
See, what did you think of that other video I sent you?
Oh, that video of I'm trying to remember what video. Is it the video with the Bears?
No, Eagles.
Oh yeah, you were showing me that video of where you're hiding. That dude was yelling piss. He was pissed. Like this guy was losing it, dude. He says and then I saw Desert Eagles video, and he was so pissed. He says, we lost to freaking Drew Lock. A lot of Eagle fans are pissed. They're saying our season's over now. They said until we can get our soul back from the Niners, I don't think we're gonna get it back. They really think that way. Even Desert Eagle kind of made a metaphor about how the Eagles have faced a team. You know that Space Jam where they take your talent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said that's what it seems like. That Cowboys and Niners took the talent off of them or something like that.
Damn.
I gotta show you that video of Desert Eagle, dude. You gotta watch a lot of the Eagles content, dude. They're just giving me some comedy gold, bro. Straight up.
I bet, dude. A lot of them are quitting.
Nitro Freak is probably the one that rants. He doesn't rant as bad, but there's other ones that have been pissed. Like that Philly Sports dude. He was talking massive shit. Oh, you know who did a respawn on one of my videos?
Who?
Mitch. He actually responded and did a TikTok video, and he agrees 100%. He even said, "Watch, I'll show you the response he did on TikTok. It was like I was trashing the Eagles. I was really trashing the Eagles on this video. Before we get to my score prediction with my team, I'll show you the response of what he said.
All right.
I was surprised. I thought he was going to talk some massive shit, but he agreed. He actually said, "Oh yeah, I agree. We suck." Or something.
Can't say anything, bro. Like they got blown out and then they lost to Drew Lock. What can you say? They can't. It's hard. You got to have the faith because they'll make the playoffs. They have 10 wins, but they need to get hot right now. AJ Brown isn't the same. And
ladies and gentlemen, we got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep, we suck right now. The Philadelphia Eagles suck right now on both sides of the field. We lost 3 straight, and we lost to a quarterback named Drew Lock. Are you kidding me?
A struggle. I actually trashed the Eagles, and a lot of them are starting to agree with me.
Seahawks, Eddie called it, though. He said that the Seahawks are going to beat the Eagles, too.
Nitro Freak said that. A lot of them didn't think that.
And Seahawks, Eddie said it, too.
Oh, yeah. No, Eddie actually wasn't sure. He actually was.
No, I edged that game to the Eagles because I told they're gonna end our winning streak against us.
Oh, I thought you said because you guys did good against them.
Nah, Eddie actually was kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 50-50 because
I thought you guys would lose.
He thought if Drew Lock played, he would have changed his tune. But nah.
They probably would have won more.
So Niners and Ravens, we might get a preview of what can happen. But we'll see. We'll see. Like you said, hey, we'll see what happens. But this is an evenly physical team. two of the teams are pretty much alike. They have a great history with one another. This is just two bullies on their own conference. You got one in the AFC who's dominating their conference. You got the other team that's dominating their conference. This is a heavyweight battle. This can be the game that everybody wants to watch for Christmas, and maybe there's more to it. So, both teams are kind of going through some injuries right now. So there's been reports they lost to the running back for the rest of the year. Ronnie Stanley has been listed with a concussion, so I don't know if he'll play. That's kind of a – but then again, Lamar runs, so I don't think it matters who they got at tackle, but I think he'll still find ways to run out. So let's see. Marcus Williams, I don't know if he's going to play. He's been listed on the injury report, so we'll see. The Niners, we've been kind of dealing with very little injuries. I think our guys they should play. Lenore just had ribs contusion, which he should be day to day. Our D tackle should return this week. I'm hearing that Armstead and Hargrave should have a good chance to play on Monday night since it's on a Monday. There's a lot of the factors into other guys, like Kalia Davis is going to miss significant time, but we got some guys to step in. But since we got those two guys returning, it shouldn't be an issue at this point. So, man, but matchup-wise, both teams are pretty much dinged up. It's kind of a toss-up, man. It's a toss-up, toss-up. Both are good. Both are good teams, but this wouldn't surprise me. I actually made a score prediction, and this wouldn't shock me. But I know some people would think it's a little reach, but it happened on other games. You saw what happened with Philadelphia and Dallas, but I'm not gonna go too far off. I'm gonna go maybe a little bit exactly the way I look at it. I want to say 34-21 Niners. Because I can see it more like the way we did against Philadelphia. Everybody thought Philadelphia was going to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought that Dallas was going to play decent, bro. Everybody thought Jaguars were going to play decent, and what happened? I don't know, bro. I'm kind of feeling that kind of hype right now. I don't know. But Rams and Hawk, I know you got a different opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think of the matchup, man. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, so I definitely don't think you guys are scoring 30 on the Ravens. Only the Rams could do that. But yeah, them losing Keontae and Mitchell is huge. Ronnie Stanley, he played good against the Rams, but he looked bad against the Jags. Josh Allen obviously does that. Then you got the Roquan Smith versus Fred Warner, two of the best linebackers. That's going to be a great matchup. They got Humphreys back in their secondary. He's getting better each week. I think the Ravens, like we talked about earlier, Lamar's 19-1 against the NFC. They lose to the Giants. Harborough, he's a great coach. It's a good matchup on paper. Hopefully the game is going to be a good matchup. I think Lamar's legs is going to cause trouble for you guys. You guys definitely have a good D-line, but Lamar is just hard to get to. He's so fast. They have OBJ. He knows the 49ers. Trey Flowers is fast. Isaiah Likely, their tight end, took over for Mark Andrews. He's a solid weapon. I think this game's going to be defensive, man. I think the Ravens win 20-17, but I think both teams' defenses are going to show up.
So evenly matched, it's going to be one of those kind of games.
Because they're both defenses just hit hard, physical.
I can see that.
Try to take away the run.
And force the quarterback to throw the ball more, which you're probably going to see a lot of what Brock Purdy's going to do in that game. And then you see Lamar try to run like he always does. But if you contain Lamar Jackson, this can be anybody's ball game.
That's what I said for the Rams, contain Lamar, but it's just hard because
he is hard.
Fast as hell. Fastest quarterback of all time.
Yeah, he's like Michael Vick fast. Dude.
Oh, he's faster.
No, but he is
faster.
It's he's excited to watch since the Michael Vick era.
So I say 2017. I don't know. I think
it seems reasonable. I'm not even disagreeing with what you're saying. It could be low score. It could be the Ravens winning because Ravens are pretty much the team that everybody's kind of taking into the AFC favorites, right?
Yeah, and if they make the Super Bowl with Lamar's record versus the NFC, they probably can win the Super Bowl. I think the Bills are going to make it in the AFC.
We shall see. Oh, how's it going, Red Jet Shell? How's it going? Salute. How's it going? Yeah, and then Seahawks Eddie, what do you think of this matchup?
I mean, I'm gonna say you might shoot me for saying this one. I'm gonna say Niners win 24-21.
Ooh.
With
So does that
Moody
become a
makes-
Jake Moody field goal?
Yep.
What distance? Does it go 50 yards, 45, or what? Okay.
I'm gonna say 35-yard field goal.
Woo! Okay. Moody got something done. All right. I like it.
I mean, much as we all hate it when it has to comes to the kickers to win the game for
I
us.
hate that too, man. Straight up. But it
I
would
mean-
be a tight game, right? It would be 21-21.
Yeah.
So we get that
I mean-
possession, and it should be.
I mean,
it's makeable for Jake Moody. It should be not 41 yards or further, right? I mean, he did it in Cleveland,
Yeah.
but still.
I mean, it's just like I know. What was that? 40 yards against Cleveland?
41 yards, which
Mhm.
in
I
bad
mean, I
weather,
know-
he should have still made the kick either way, dude.
I mean, when we took on the Rams, it's like we should have got further down the field instead of trying to make a 55 yards.
We had enough time to at least try to run one more play. And we had one extra timeout, which was dumb by the coach. We should have just at least run one more play. Could have got it to maybe 35 yards to make the kick, and maybe we would have a different story about that Browns game.
Oh yeah,
We'll never get it.
Remember Rams Hall. Remember that game in 2019? Like, was it Zerline missed a 40-yard against us?
Yeah, man. And Greg Zerline's money too.
Like Legatron is what they call him, right? Legatron.
Greg the Leg. Yeah, they call him Greg the Leg.
But I thought they call him Legatron.
Yeah, Legatron, Greg the Leg. He could hit
He had
it.
a strong leg too. He had a really
Plus.
strong leg. Yeah.
Matt Gay was better though.
Matt Gay has the strong leg, and he's a thick kicker. He kind of gives you that sea bass type of kicker.
Stupid we let him go, dude. Now we have no fucking kicker.
That's what happens, dude. That's what happens when you let go a kicker. You guys should have tried to find.
I was a little advice. If you're thinking of drafting a kicker in the draft, get one later in the rounds or get one undrafted.
Yeah, don't get a Jake Moody, man. Please, that Jake Moody. I mean, he's been okay, but I'm not really counting on Jake Moody. How's it going, Laura? Yeah, everybody's coming in the chat pretty late, but we can get a couple more questions, then we can end on a high note, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, like everybody else, like Saijan, or everybody else, hey, leave some comments. We'll answer a couple questions, man. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's only been a minute because I haven't done much stream shows like at all. I've been like TikTok famous. Nah, just play.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, I'm glad I got to come on one of your TikTok lives.
Oh yeah, you were on one of my TikTok live shows, huh?
Yeah.
What up, Ramley?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see, she finally got to see your face. You kept.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to that face? What happened to that mask? Did you just lift the curse? You just jinxed it. I forgot. I didn't even.
Well, we lost to the Ravens, anyways. I'm
okay, so
with it.
Okay, so the mask came off when we lost the Ravens. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do what you do. I'm gonna wear a little mask too. I'm gonna go red next week.
do it, dude.
Hey, we all should wear masks. We all need to wear masks on the next show.
I know. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do a Mortal Kombat thing or whatever. All right, y'all
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. He had Sub-Zero. Let's see. So Red Shell or Laura or all you guys can leave some questions. Oh, Tyler, what's up, man? Good to see you. We need 2 more wins to clinch the NFC. Actually, there's a better way for us to clinch it, actually. It has to come with 2 losses. I mean, it has to come with 3 losses with these teams. Cowboys lose, Eagles lose, and the Lions lose. Niners just beat Ravens. That's it. It's a lock. Well, technically, we don't even have to do. That's just how it can go. But that's another way how you can win the number 1 seed is those 2 odds.
So you guys probably won't rest your starters week 18 against the Rams.
Oh, Chris wore a luchador mask. I actually have my I actually have a luchador mask. It's like a Venom mask. Actually, it's pretty cool. Maybe next time I'll bring it.
That's what I'm saying. You guys probably ain't gonna rest any starters.
Against I don't know, dude. We still got to see how it plays out. We got to stay healthy. Got to take it one game at a
They better be fully there so when we whoop their ass, there's no excuses.
time. So what happens if you guys get beat? What happens? Are you gonna say?
All we'll say is see you in the playoffs, dude.
No, but what happens if we beat you in the playoffs? Is it going to be the excuse like, oh, we weren't supposed to be at the playoffs? Because that's probably what I'm going to hear
It'll
from
be
you
an
guys.
excuse from me, dude. It'd be like, damn, we lost, dude. Well,
All right,
damn,
no,
that
I'm
sucks.
just. I mean, I just want to see how that would be. You know, I'll be honest with you. If it comes down to you guys knocking us off, I'm not going to make excuses. You guys just came to play, but I'm hearing a lot from those other Rams that, hey,
I'm telling you, it's gonna be Rams and Bills, dude.
Bills and the Rams?
Bills and the
my
Rams?
God.
Who's hotter than them two teams, dude?
I think maybe the Bills and Niners. They want to see a Josh Allen versus Josh Allen grew up a Niners fan, bro, and Brock Purdy, like last pick of the draft versus like the first round pick.
We just won it, dude, in 2022, bro. It's not.
No, actually,
team.
you guys had okay. Here's the difference. You guys had a stacked team. You don't have that. We
have
do.
the core.
We took the Avengers.
On that team, our best player was Stafford, Donald, Cup. We got the core.
Ramsey.
Yeah, but dude, Akello Witherspoon, come on, you know he's balling right now, bro.
Witherspoon hasn't like he's actually.
Look at his numbers. He's one of the best rated cornerbacks in football.
Travarius Ward is actually ranked the top
I don't-
best right now.
If you guys would have played Kansas City,
What
I
about
don't
Ward?
think you would
What
have.
about Ward? Have you seen how he looked like against the Cardinals? He got 2 picks and he actually has.
Rams would have beat Kansas City by more.
Oh man, dude.
Von Miller
really?
and Donald would have killed Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, that would have been a different time if
They
we would
didn't
have
beat the Bengals. They didn't beat the Bengals.
If we beat y'all, we would have beat the Bengals the same way you guys did.
I don't know, dude. With that coach, dude, I don't know.
With that offensive line, we just beat them in the regular season in overtime at Cincinnati.
But what did you say? What season?
Different season, bro. But you're talking
Regular,
about
dude.
you guys were talking about playing Mahomes that time.
You guys beat us all those games in the regular season, and then the playoffs started, and we won.
Okay, but I'm just curious. I've been hearing I've been aware of
We're
some.
the one team that can beat you in the NFC. If there's a playoff team in the NFC right now, the Cowboys probably can't do it. Eagles, I don't know. I thought
Eagles,
so.
Eagles if they can get their shit together, but I don't
The
think
Rams are the only team.
The
Seattle
Rams.
can't
The
do it,
Rams.
they'll get swept.
I think the Rams. I think the Rams would probably be the one that gives you a close game, but I don't think they're gonna beat us.
They're gonna play loose, dude. Our team's like, dude.
We played loose too, and you guys beat us when it mattered.
I think if
we're in the same situation like you guys are, the road team. We were.
Yeah, but Stafford is not Jimmy Garoppolo, dude.
Okay, so who's our quarterback this time?
Brock Purdy.
So is Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback?
What did Purdy do when we first played you guys?
He actually played better than expected. He just
one of his worst games of the year outside of that 3-game losing streak. I don't even think he had a touchdown.
No, but he actually kind of took us down the field when we were down by a touchdown at halftime.
I'll be real, CMC. Yeah, CMC is the MVP, dude. Come on, man. That dude, because not only can he run, he's
also
like
the Lions. Look at their defense.
You know what's funny though? Stafford and Purdy both threw wide open touchdowns this week. Cooper Kupp, and because people are like, bro, Stafford a Kupp. I was like, dude, it was nice, but he was wide the fuck open.
Yeah, the coverage was terrible, I guess. Like you saw
I don't
what
take
happened
credit
with
for
McCaffrey,
that,
right?
dude. Yeah, dude, I don't take credit. Like, oh, he looked. I like when they make tight throws,
make tough,
like wide open. I'm like, I could do that.
But when they say that I can do that, it just sounds a little bit of a fan take. Just like when Michael Parsons said I can make a throw to McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill. Isn't that like a sign of disrespect when he said that?
I mean,
if we play the Lions in the playoffs, we'll beat them again.
No, but like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. But Michael Parsons said he can make a throw for Debo and McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is harder though because he's fast. You have to time it.
And actually,
Debo is a little easier because you can throw a screen, and they're probably the best screen guys in their league.
But then McCaffrey, you got to have a perfect pass towards his direction because he's kind of a slot receiver.
End of the day, being a quarterback is the hardest position in football.
It is, especially the completions, especially the poise, especially the pressure.
You got like 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds to throw.
And you got to get rid of that ball. or you got to find a way to get out of the pocket area and try to look for your open receiver, which we see what Brock Purdy has done. He's been able to move aside.
Valuable, dude. My whole thing with him, I don't talk shit about Purdy. I just say he's not most valuable because most valuable on your team is Trent Williams, CMC, and Debo. What was your record without Trent and Debo? 0-3.
Different vibe.
He had 8 turnovers.
Different vibe, yeah, but still. But
Big Josh Allen off the Bills, they're probably going to be drafting Caleb Williams, dude.
So
valuable means you are the most valuable to your team.
But they don't really value the running backs as much as a valuable player as they used to. So it's like, I think they need to start giving tight ends. I think tight ends need to get some recognition at some point.
Hell no, for a freaking valuable. What the fuck?
Hey, a guy who blocks and makes plays?
No, they're valuable like to their team and everything, but to be the most valuable in the NFL,
you got to be special at least for that type of position.
Josh Allen, though, 37 touchdowns. Why? And that team isn't. He has Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis ain't a good wide receiver too. All of our teams have way better receivers than them.
I mean, Puka's kind of becoming into a legit number one at some point.
Yeah, dude, Stafford too. He's valuable. Look what happened when we didn't have Stafford.
But nobody looks at
the Packers.
Yeah, but nobody looks at you guys because you guys don't have the top record. That's the only difference. I get what you're saying. The argument
Stafford won't get it anyways. They hate Stafford. I don't know why.
I guess in a way they just don't look at him that way.
He's had a tough shit, dude. He's gone through in life with his wife.
I think last year we faced Wolford and Baker Mayfield.
I like Baker this year, dude.
Baker's actually playing his best football in Tampa, and I thought he was going to have a disaster.
He was good with us last year, too, for what we had. We had Tutu Atwell and Van Jefferson, and he was still doing all right. We beat the Raiders.
I beat the Raiders when they blew a 2-touchdown lead, man. That was some classic, man.
Baker's good. He's underrated, man.
He just doesn't get enough respect. Everybody thinks he's overrated, which I think is BS. I mean, I've seen he once he's at his best, he can get fired.
Tampa Bay is going to be they should win that division.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if Saints can't get it together, it's Tampa Bay for sure.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be Atlanta winning that division.
Oh, man. Atlanta just can't even do nothing because Ritter is so trash. And then Arthur Smith, come on, man. Yeah. Is Arthur Smith that dumb of a coach?
He's bad, dude. His play calling's horrible.
Yeah.
The way he utilizes Kyle Pitts, dude, is stupid.
And then he uses the other running backs over freaking Robinson. Come on, man.
I know, man.
Yeah,
well, Bijan did this week.
Bijan is a viable option. They drafted this kid and not to be getting less
top
touches.
10 pick. Kyle Pitts and Bijan, top 10 picks. But let's use Corey Patterson,
Cordell Patterson, Algier or whatever,
and Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith, my God, bro, they just don't know what to do. But hey, that's either here or then. But hey, for everybody else,
thank you, Laura. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week, man, for the NFC West.
Hey, Merry Christmas, though.
Merry Christmas.
Money, never chase the bitch. You can hate your life. It's really how you making it. Life a bitch, a naked bitch. Want you to fuck or rape the bitch. Baby lawn whore, I will not open these USA doors to Vietnam wars. They want you to play their game, but he shall not score. Watching movies like The Purge got me feeling the urge to stab him up where it hurts. Leave it to them to fix rap, hip-hop in a hearse. Devil disguise that don't work. I'm wearing both of his shirts. Wearing both of his shirts. Some say I got Eminem's lines with terminology. What I blow on weed is way more than your salary. Prophet from the prophecy says Jesus adopted me. What's with everyone rocking crime?